this goes back to what I just said earlier, like how people get there. Passion is one way. Like if you like it, this is the fucked up thing about the world. People don't want work ethic to be part of the equation. It's hard for people to accept the amount of hours it takes to build something meaningful in parenting, in business, in the world. It's daunting for many, but it is fully a part of it. And the way I think most people are able to achieve the work ethic to do something special is they like it, so it doesn't feel like work, right?
Yeah.
It just,
so
you know,
when
so
you say that, I resonated with it because my wife was thinking, wouldn't it be too difficult for you to do 75 hard? And I'm on the other hand thinking, no, like that would be the, I really want to do that because I've noticed myself being disciplined with my diet and workouts. So yeah, so my question is, I was thinking about YouTube Shorts and the same thing on Instagram as well. And I wanted to use Hindi, the Indian
I know well.
language, because in India, like the masses, and they will be able to relate with me better. So even though I'm in the US, I was thinking I'll choose the food and
I love
everything,
it.
which
I think that's right.
So anything else apart from this that you would like me to try doing?
Yeah, I mean, it's why I'm writing the new book. It's best practices. I want you to think about your titles. I want you to think about your thumbnail. I want you to think about the first 3 seconds of your video. I want you to think about mixing English and Hindi in the same video. We see that Spanglish crushes.
Right.
So when people speak half Spanish, half English, you know, I want you to think about what time you post, the copy that you're using to support the post. This is a fucking science.
Right. So the platforms would be like YouTube Shorts, same thing on Instagram and TikTok.
You know, the reality is any platform can work. Do you know what, team, guess in the comments my fastest growing platform right now, and you know that these are all not like it's a small platform and like, you know, I only had 30 people and now I have 80 people. I'm at scale on all of them. What is my fastest growing platform?
LinkedIn.
So a lot of LinkedIn answers, TikTok. The answer to the question, and it's not even close, Facebook. Crushing. Gaining thousands and thousands of followers a week. Best practices, I'm using the default type, and we're putting quotes in with the default type posts, and like, it's just so fucking obvious that it's an everyday, this is why I'm writing the book, day trading. Vineet, the answer is whichever platform most works for you. Like I can't push all of you enough towards TikTok Live. I can't push you all enough towards YouTube. But meanwhile, like, it might be Facebook, it might be LinkedIn, it might be Twitter X. Like, all of you are gonna be better at certain platforms than others. Some come more native to each of us than others.
Right. So
Cam, I'm using, Cam just asked, I'm sorry, we need 1 second. Cam just asked, how am I using Facebook? I'm posting on my Facebook page. But because my team is constantly, and we're constantly trying different things, you know, we try video and pictures and written word. I mean, written only is crushing. Written only. Literally transcribing words out of my mouth, and typing them out, hitting post. So you gotta try different shit.
Okay, thanks, Gary.
By the way, look what, of course my brother, look what Pack Leader Dog said. I post the same shit on all platforms currently, time issue. I totally get it. I'm thrilled that you realize that's not best practices. And he goes, and Facebook has grown most by far. You know why? There's still a trillion people. This is how day trading attention works. There's still millions of people on Facebook, but almost every contemporary modern creator is not making content on Facebook. Supply and demand. I mean, look, we started as a community management company. All we did for companies was reply to people on Facebook and Twitter. Now we're doing Super Bowl spots. So we've gone the whole gamut. We've gone from, even though we were called VaynerMedia, because I always knew we would do media, it took us 6 years before we started doing media. You know, we didn't spend a media dollar in the first 6 years of this company. We did community management, then we did content for social. Then we started doing, you know, billboards and television commercials and Super Bowl and all that. But ironically, you're catching us at a time where we're more committed to social media creative, probably since the beginning of the company. And so it's changed a lot, going from 30, 40, 0 to 10 to 30 to 50, 25-year-olds run by, at the time, a 37-year-old, to a company that has 2,000 people globally. We have more people in Asia and Europe than this company had in the first 6 years of its existence. So a lot's changed, but the ethos of employee first, what we call the honey empire, honey over vinegar when we interact with each other, but let's build an empire. Practical optimism, these themes, they still ring true. And in the last 2 years, I've doubled down on the company for it to ring even more true. So we're excited about that.
What do you see on the horizon that others may not?
I think what I'm historically good at is emerging talent, platform arbitrage opportunities, live streaming. Like, I'm on Twitch live right now. Twitch, what's good? Just thinking about things like what I call day trading attention. I think on a day-to-day basis, I'm trying to understand what's happening in pop culture, corduroy hats. Ja Morant came back last night and played basketball. Anthony Edwards has a signature sneaker that's hot. Get ready with me, makeup trends continue to explode. Pinterest as a business is doing a lot better. What will that mean? Snapchat discovery is untapped territory for people to get bigger on. YouTube Shorts, underestimated. Facebook organic reach on Reels for 21 to 40-year-olds, unbelievably huge. No one thinks about it. So I think a lot about platform and culture stuff. And so I think that's where I'm good at. The rise of AI audio. So like the Alexa doing things for you, I think is gonna be massive. So just a lot of things I'm thinking about. VR and AR on the horizon within a decade. Many things I'll be able to catch a little bit before because I spend a lot of time thinking about them. Most people think about what can they make money on now. And I think about it as what's gonna happen that's gonna change that and create opportunity for growing a business. And so there's a big paying attention to tomorrow, but not over investing on tomorrow until it's time. And so it's like living for today, but keeping an eye on tomorrow and not putting yesterday on a pedestal. I'm aware that television commercials worked for, BMW 17 years ago, but it's not 17 years ago, 17 years ago, Madonna was the biggest pop star. I don't know what to tell you, like shit changes. I don't know if you've heard this, the reason AJ left VaynerMedia to start Vayner Sports with me was because he was too stressed doing VaynerMedia. It was too much HR, he didn't like it, and so he wanted to do something he liked, and that's how Vayner Sports got born.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool. Tomorrow is Shiv's birthday and he couldn't be on the call today, so I wanted to present him this question. Why is Shiv not rich yet? Let me rephrase. So I guess people that put in, let's say $1 million in VFriends, they're like, well, fuck, the market is booming. Even the NFTs are crushing it. And we understand the long-term vision, but I want to be able to buy a car or a house.
Yeah.
What do you think is going on?
Look, I think everybody's got a different strategy of how they want to build their projects, and obviously Shiv, you, anybody else, like you can imagine it's an undercurrent every day, but I feel very confident in the way I'm building this brand, and obviously when you want to create demand for a digital collectible, I saw your comment yesterday of like less users. I think about this every day. I read everything. Like I feel very confident in the bricks that I'm putting down, and I think every IP, and whether it's artist or intellectual property, are gonna have different news cycles and different moments in time. And I'm incredibly scared to compromise the way I'm building this brand, and feel very confident the way that I'm doing it. And obviously I stress if Shiv's upset or you're upset or anybody who's upset, and I work on it daily, but I can only navigate the IP and the demand creation the way that I see fit. And I think it's incredibly challenging to predict market dynamics. It is my responsibility to create affinity, which will create demand, and I feel like I'm on that journey. But predicting the market's moments and things of that nature, I think there's a lot of things that go into different pricing and a lot of different ways to play it, and I'm playing it the best that I can.